SX with me, Shaker, in my garage, Stage Alpha, and today we are putting on a fuel pressure regulator system using chase spade lines, Magnafuel regulator, some adapters to make it fit, and a bubble flare because we have to cut the actual fuel lines back. Stage Alpha, made in Canada with Japanese parts. New t-shirt that I made for the shop, trying to get the logo right. Let me know what you think of the logo design, and we'll see you under the hood for this project. Alright, so we're going to mount that fuel pressure regulator right about here. Using this bracket, and some of these bolts. What we're going to have to do is drill a couple of holes in this bracket so we can mate it to this bracket here. And then it should hang down here, that way or that way. Let's jump into that. Okay, so we have this mount set up for now. It's temporary until I can figure out something better. The shop's kind of cold. I have no power out here. It's middle of winter and lots of updates in the spring. Until then, we are doing what we can with what we have. So next up, we'll put the fuel pressure gauge on here, and then we'll get it sat down onto its mount and hook up the fuel lines from there. So this here's the fuel pressure gauge. It's just a affordable one from Amazon. That's what I was worried about, not even fitting. Alright, after a few modifications, we've got it mounted on there. I will find something better in the future to mount that. We didn't use this bracket in the end. So now, we gotta get the fuel lines hooked up and the vacuum line. So let's get a little tape on this, get the vacuum line set up, and then we'll run the fuel lines. We have this male connection here to fit the vacuum line to hook to here. So I've never done one of these before, and from what I understand, I'm doing a deadhead setup. So the fuel is going to come in here and not come back out. It's going to be regulated and returned through the fuel pressure regulator. So we're going to take off this fuel pressure regulator here. The old fuel pressure regulator, we're going to replace it with this fitting here. And we're going to cap it with this AN fitting. I'm definitely going to have to relocate this. And I think with a different fuel rail system, it would work a lot better than the stock fuel rail. Take our vacuum line from this port here. Well, we're pretty much done on the top here, so I'm going to go underneath, get those lines cut and connected, and we'll see if this holds fuel. There's some better lighting. Okay, so, alright, I got the fuse back in, and all the lines are hooked up. I didn't end up cutting the lines down bottom because I want to move this mount maybe back here or something, and I don't want to cut the lines too short or too long. I don't want to do it twice. So let's go see if it sprays fuel. Okay, the fuel line's pressured. We're not spraying fuel anywhere. Say we have 60 pounds. So, I think that worked. I'm going to call it a win for now. There we have it. The Magnafuel fuel pressure regulator is installed with a deadhead setup to the best of my knowledge. I do have to make some tweaks, change the mount, cut the fuel lines down bottom once I change the mount. But for now I just want to see if that's going to work. Coming up, we're going to mount the boost solenoid, we're going to run some more vacuum lines, and then we're going to try to get the intercooler mounted. We'll see you next time. Ciao.